Hi, welcome to Brainybus. This is Premvada and we are going through the HTML5 tutorials. So, in the previous tutorial we have seen a little bit introduction about the HTML5, but now we'll be starting to code in the HTML5. So, let's see some of the semantic elements that are there in HTML5. Basically, semantic elements means the elements that have some meaning. So like the section element, it is basically used to define the different sections in HTML documents. Like supposingly if you want to divide your HTML file in several sections, so you can do using this section element basically. So let's see the demo for it. Let's just copy paste this thing. So like this we have one section in our HTML document, and this way you can also keep the other sections. So like this I can World Wide Web. So let's save it, and I have already opened the file. So there are two sections in your HTML file. We can just try removing the sections, save it, and refresh it. You can see there is no UI difference, but there is a HTML page difference, that it will make a difference if you add two sections or one section in the designing of the page over here. Another, we have the article. It is basically an independent element. It will not so like supposingly you want some element or some data, it should not be present, like it should not be related to other elements. So it's like you can put it over here in the article section. So it's like within the article starting and closing brackets, you can write the heading tag and after that the paragraph tag, and you can save it, refresh it. So you can see that this is a paragraph and this is a heading over here. So there is not that much difference in the UI part, but like in their meaning there is a difference. Or if you like view source of your document, then it will make a difference. Another thing, we have the navigation links. Navigation links basically define the set of navigation links that we have. We use the anchor element in the navigation link. So I just copy paste it, remove this article, or paste it over here. So now over here you can see that we have three links. So you can see this HTML5, CSS3 and HTML, we have three links over here, and we have a pipe symbol that we have written over here. So sometimes if we want some double pipe symbol, we can write them, save it, refresh it. So you can see that we have double pipe symbol. So whatever symbol you want to put over here between these navigation links, you can just define them over here, and you can use the anchor tag, because anchor tag we basically use for the linking purpose. Another thing we have is the aside. Aside is basically an element. So aside is basically used to define some information related to the content aside from the original content. Like you have the original content over here, I like trigonometry and mathematics, but sometimes you want to define a particular term of that particular statement or that particular content. Like over here I want to describe or I want to define the trigonometry, but I don't want to put it in this paragraph, in this content, I want to put it somewhere else in the document. So that we use aside. So it's like we can copy paste it. So you can see that in the body tag we have written a paragraph, and after that we have a aside element, and after in that we have h3 heading and a paragraph which describes the trigonometry. That is, trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that studies relationships involving lengths and angles of triangles. And then aside is closed. So let's save it, refresh it. So you can see that your original paragraph is here, and over here you have defined a particular element. So you can place your aside element anywhere in your document, wherever you want, or like you can also include it in a glossary. So this way you can use the aside. After that we have a header. Header is basically specifies the introduction of the document or a web page or a section. You can have multiple header sections in your HTML5. Like over here you can put the header, and in this you can write a paragraph. Like this. So if you refresh it, so you can see that this is the header and this is your content. So header is basically the introduction part of the document, wherever you want to write the introductory part. Another thing, we have the footer. Footer is basically used to write the copyright or the author information, or sometimes it is used to write your about us or contact information or terms or use, anything. So I'll write just copyright information, copy it. Supposingly we are done writing our code, so let's write the footer. It will show the copyright symbol, and after that you can write any statement that you want. Save it and refresh it. So you can see this copyright 2014 Brainy Bus. So it's like you can put the copyright information over here. Okay, so this thing we'll take in another class, another tutorial. So thanks and have a nice day.